Oh yeah, definitely needs a bigger size in there. That should hopefully do things. Alright, and what do you have to say, Twitch? Test, test. Test, test. There we go. Alright, voice is there, though no camera. OBS, you do something to me, OBS. You messing with my, settings when you go and do the updates things. Let me see if I can't figure some things out. Oh, there we go. And it doesn't work. Okay, that's weird. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. For now, I'm already a little bit late in starting because of OBS having to update. I should have really checked before and not waited until like 5 minutes before stream to start things. But hello people of the internet. It is I, Soulrack Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order, where we are going to continue our journey on this Valentine's event. I've been doing a little bit of off-stream farming. Not enough to get to the first of the target chocolates, sadly. That is still a fair bit away. Good lord, how far away is that? Yeah, the first of the lock-on chocolates, I'm not even halfway there. I was mainly just farming the 3-star currency, so it's not too surprising, but still somewhat disappointed with myself. I'm still somewhat disappointed. That does tell me, though, that I probably will need to use apples to get everything done. However, I do need to claim some things. I am actually going to claim all of these Hellfires of Wisdom and throw them in the second archive for Lambda when she drops. That, and it clears out a fridge ton of space in my thing. I'll leave one of them, of course. The first one, whatever that might be. And we also store the Lancer. Golden Embers. There we go. There we go. Alright. The Valentine's walkthrough. Because I'm gonna be cheeserson and get as much out of this as I can. So, day 1 is complete. Day 2 is what is open now. And day 2 unlocks the best of the second tier farming thing. I need to see, so day 3... Oh, until the next main quest unlocks. Okay. No, wait, no, best... Then day 4 gets us another one that drops the material, it drops all 3. And then from then on, there's no further. Okay, so yeah, this literally is the best of the 3-star currency. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. But we'll get to farming probably a little bit later. For now, let us push through the sections. So, this first one is Archer and Caster. Am I on the right? Section 2. So section 2, single wave Archer. Yes. Okay, sorry. I don't know why, but my eyes got crossed and I saw a Lancer symbol where there was none. Pardon the yawn. But, yep, this is the setup I've been running. I could be running an additional one of the 3-star currencies, but yeah, I'm a lazy bum, and I don't really want to swap this party around, because it's fairly effective at 3-turning, you know? I might do the friend points a little bit to attempt to get some more of that 3-star CE so I can max limit break my copies. It's just that'll take time, and then I'll have to burn more things. I took myself out of it. I see, this certainly is a lively place. You don't leave the library much, do you? No, I suppose I don't. My intention is not to be a shut-in, though.
But I suppose I do usually end up perusing my library's collections whenever I have a spare moment. I was unaware just how much I had neglected to get to know so many others. This simply will not do.
Mashu in virtual form.
People often gather at the cafeteria, so it should be the perfect place to look for our lead on the cursed books. Samiramis and I will be supporting you and Murasaki Shikibu from the command room, senpai. Mr. Holmes is on break, and Da Vinci seems to be genuinely exhausted, so... Never mind, Holmes. The reason for his indisposition is hardly a secret. Da Vinci was actually having trouble walking straight, so it's clear that she should sit this one out. Now then, as for the original cursed book, or whatever...
Oh, is that yet another new face I spot? At first glance, you'd think you weren't getting enough to eat, but you've clearly been packing on the pounds in other places. Well, no matter how impossible your proportions might be, we cats don't turn away customers. So go ahead and help yourself to some of this cat's home cooking. Woof! I'll even throw in a 99% newbie discount.
They charged the cafeteria? Oh, I forgot I was still on auto from when I was doing the Mashi one.
What's going on here? Oh, if it isn't Solon, then librarian. What a nice surprise to see you here. I'm guessing you must be hungry.
And the librarian lately looks really down in the dumps. How about a sandwich? Everyone loves sandwiches. Wait, sorry, lady with beautiful hands, but we cats just aren't cut to cook bookworms. Not for lack of trying, mind. It's just that we can't find the buggers no matter how hard we look.
I see. Do you all know this Catwoman, or...
Sorry about that. Try not to pay too much attention to what she says. Nice to see you here in the cafeteria for once, Murasaki Shikibu. This is your first time leaving the library. You're pretty famous, Murasaki. She's nervous. Aw.
I'm so sorry. She and that master there are looking for a book, one bound with unusual type of magical energy. Would any of you know anything about such a book, Hero Spirits of the Kitchen? Lady Semiramis.
I mean, it's not like it's the only thing we ever do is cook.
I've definitely seen a lot of servants reading books lately, but I can't say I've seen it quite like that.
There was that one writer servant. He's pretty much always got a book with him. But lately he's been bringing whole stacks of them to the table. Did so just this morning, in fact.
Alright, he's been reading even more so than usual lately, hasn't he?
Guess it's the new hostess.
True. Heck, we've been reading a lot lately. It's so much fun learning all these new things.
Thanks for waiting, ladies and germs. Cat's back with an all-new entree. This baby's overflowing with spice and intelligence, and it's a perfect addition to any cafeteria kitchen. I give you, us Kitchen Hero Spirits' unsung hero. Shirasagi's 100 recipes. Cooking so simple, even Betty can do it.
Oh, boy.
Foo-foo!
Huh? Is there something weird about this book I had Raiko borrow for me?
Pardon me, Lady Cat?
Raiko borrow.
Why would Raiko borrow a book for Cat?
What the woof? Why might a book just jump out of my paws like a bunny out of hell?
I knew it. This is one of the cursed books. Pick up an unusual magical energy reading from that book. I'll call it a cursed book signal from this time being. Pardon me, everyone. I need to recover this book right away.
I'm guessing the other servants were Amiya and Boudica. Could have been fun, but Murasaki, even though she's not going to get used, she still deserves to be in the party. Party on. And once again, there is no kill quite like overkill. And the tentacles turn into a book. Remove binding. Didn't you already do that, though? Book. I'm sure Gil's insulted at this book for some arbitrary reason. So Gil gets the kill. Early on, I am tired, admittedly. But I must stream, so I will fight back the tiredness of my soul and stream. Hey, J6, welcome, welcome. You can die happy now. Well, just because you can doesn't mean you should die, you know. death can be overrated, I feel. Well, what's up, J6? Why are you so happy? Out of curiosity. I got the sweets from Shiki. Nice. Targeted candy. Congratulations, congratulations. I still am working very slowly but steadily. Very slowly but steadily. I'm not sure who to get mine from first, though. Should it be Melt, Arash, or one of the Jolters? That ought to do it.
Ghostbook, return to me.
Maybe I should do Melt since she was technically the first of those three to come home.
Ghostbook is recovered. It doesn't have much magical energy, so I'm guessing. Yes, it seems this was not the original curse book. Fortunately, we can at least be certain that it was one with which the original shared its magical energy. I apologize once again for all the trouble I've caused you, kind chefs. You must. If you think this is trouble, you obviously haven't been in mafia cafeterias. I'm still not sure what's going on here, but don't worry about us. Compared to you-know-who seeing Nero's face and going wild, Celery acting up, one of Phantom's episodes, or Berserkers you can't reason with, well, let's just say we're used to things not always running smoothly around here.
For sure, there's pretty much always something on fire in the kitchen, figuratively and literally. It's gonna take way more than a little flying book action to make us bat an eye.
There you have it. And if you're in a hurry, Murasaki Shikibu, we won't keep you here. But I hope you'll come back sometime for a more leisurely cup of tea when you can.
Thank you, everyone. That sounds lovely.
Emiya, your harem is already big enough. You don't need Murasaki in it as well. Although I don't really know much about Murasaki. I haven't had the chance to really do a Wikipedia search on her.
Phew!
The writer servant's room.
Understood.
You know what? No time like the present. Wikipedia. And I mean, personally, J6, I'm more of a fan of chocolates than sweets in general. So, you know, thankfully most sweets are chocolate, you know. Murasaki Shikibu. Alright, let us really quickly here, at the very least, get this squad set up. So, casters, obviously writers, win. And we want Valkyrie Sisters CE. Go for the mix, see if anybody has an ML bead. If we're really lucky, maybe. Nope, does not look like it. Sadness. Tears. I guess we'll take funds, and then over to here. Alright. Okay, so this squad is gonna be the caster squad. I feel relatively confident that with the right things we can do it. So caster, weak to rider, or alter egos. We'll give you a shot first. And then this one, replace Mashu with... We'll get rid of that CE. But who to replace Mashu with? Another AoE rider, I suppose, would make sense. In that case... No, filter by class. There we go. Mo. Mo will do. Welcome back, J6. Welcome back. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to run this node. I'm setting up for future farming potentialities. Drop lunchtime and drop bitterly sweet. Throw upon one beautiful dreamer. Okay. 3 more to Iskandar. Okay, okay. Can do, can do. This should work, I think. Yeah, this should work. Let's go. Iskandar is at a solid +9 now. And you know, it's probably a good thing you beat Wobbuffet here, because if he had put the +3 into Mary Reed before you had for Iskandar, Mary Reed would be at the top instead of Iskandar. So, excellent timing on your part. So let's see, Murasaki. That's a very long bio. I will have to read that later because that's long. Long bio is long. Okay, Mo has her own NP gauge buff. How much is that? I forget. It's at least 20, so that's good. I would like to know how much it is total, but I'm not going to be greedy. But I'm also going to just go to the Fate Wiki. But beyond you finally getting Shiki's chocolate voiced for you, how be things for you, J6? How be things? Oh, Mo! Mo! Why, Mo? Why? You were the chosen one, Mordred. You were supposed to wipe out the casters, not let them live. Oh, Mo. Mo is me. So at level 6, it's 25% charge. Huh? It's not bad. Thinking must be done here. So probably with waiver buffs, Mo will be able to take down, which could theoretically mean we can go off of a K-scope from Mo and put Golden Sumo on her. That might actually be the ticket. It's better damage buff. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. And I do know that there is ways to get Mo looping, I just do not know what they are. I don't think I have the capabilities, because I'm pretty positive Tamamo is required for those. Bye, Caster Q. You're so cool. Whoa. Look at all these ink. 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 Bum ba dum dun dun dun. Golden apple. I really don't. It kind of annoys me that they called it golden fruit, even though it's very clearly an apple. Whoop. Boop boop. I thought I had some CE experience here. I had the distinctest feeling at the back of my brain noodle that I had CE experience somewhere in here. Good to know. Okay. Let's try this again. Aim for the 1 CE. That will work. And now... Wait, no. Yes, line up. Put that on Mo. And this should be good. Let's give this one a shot. The key here is to find the most optimized 3-turn setup.
Arash is a nuclear warhead. Mo came very close to wiping out the second wave with her NP. And now we'll give it a little bit of a booster shot. And you know what? Let's get more sea stars. All the crit star Daka. Alright, let's see how this super buffed up Mo takes out this wave. Please take out this wave. Okay. And okay, good. Now we give Santa Salter a shot. Ooh, closer than Mo got. Closer than Mo got. This setup should be good to farm the 4-star currency. Although, can you really call it farming when you have a +1 to the drop rate? I don't think so. Sadly, I do not think so. It's gonna be a grind rather than a farm. Okay. Well, that's that. So now we can move on with the main quest portion, because we catch up with things fairly quickly here. Thank God. How many was it for the one thing? 200? That's gonna take a while. So the Rider's Path. The first one is a primary of this tier currency drop, so we'll just swap back over to this party. And then we'll swap to the next. And then we'll have unlocked all the things. Anderson, my friend, my companion, my comrade in pens, would you be so kind as to grab me the book from that mountain over there? Are you just as incapable of addressing someone without foisting friendship or whatnot upon them? I can't remember what voices I gave these to. I really should just have consistent voices or something, but I'm tired too, so that's my excuse. You know, on second thought, I don't have to do a damn thing for you. Get it yourself if you want it that badly. That mountain of books is eerily well balanced. If you pull any one of them out, it'll cause a bookalaunch that would certainly bury me alive and then come after you. What a shame that is to hear. I must say, if you had to die, wouldn't being buried by books be the best way to go? Don't be an idiot. I could never rest in peace if I went out like that. I'm already killing myself to get these drafts done. If I have to die, then I want it to be something other than books for once. I see. I suppose that's one way in which you and I differ. You always put your life above all else, even your stories. Guess it just goes to show that, unlike you, I'm not so happy-go-lucky as to filter everything that happens to me through a lens of comedy. Anyway, what's that book you just finished reading there? The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter. I plan on delivering it to delving into the tales of Issei next. Oh, I didn't realize Far Eastern literature was your thing now, Lord Shakespeare. That's mine, too, would you believe? As you can see, I'm most recently reading the Kokenshu, or the Goenshu, and the Shuishu. You don't say, Lord Caesar. What a strange coincidence are these. Your choices do strike me as oddly lopsided, but never mind that. I should have known a man of your grace would appreciate the finer pleasures of poetry. Grace, your artillery motives couldn't be plainer if you had them tattooed on your forehead. You boobs.
Oh, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard it in that context in a long time. Oh, Drake and Josh was such a cool show. You just heard those are the widowed librarian's favorites, and you're looking for a way to get into her ruffly skirt. Other people's wives? Oh, something special. A secret handshake. Oh gosh. Lancelot's formed a club. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Saberlot formed a club of those that go after married women. So I am looking at things. So she is a widower based on what I can tell, perhaps? There's a whole section on Wikipedia about her marriage, so... Sorry about that, guys. I can't always stop them from horsing around like that in here. Horsing around? Don't be absurd. I'm Lubu, obviously. What is Lubu doing reading books, you ask? Good question. All that I can say is that I am Lubu. Yep. So if I had read a book, that means Lubu reads it too. Do you understand my logic? You're the one who's mistaken, red hair. I believe Lord Anderson was addressing Master, not us. Good grief. So much for my idea to move to a real study instead of a simulator, just so I could bring in real books. It's so damn noisy in here, I can't get anything done. At this rate, I'd be better off holding up in a hotel and working on a Little Mermaid sequel or something. Nah, why bother? Everyone with half a brain can see the twist that she's actually half sea serpent coming a kilometer away. Yeah, things have escalated quite quickly.
Yes, it does. Usually it's just Anderson and Shakespeare in here, along with the other occasional visitor from Caesar. But it's very lively in here today. It's almost like,
What were you going to say, young lady? It's like a stable in here.
No, it's not that. I was gonna say it's like a writer's lounge.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. I ought to know better than since I'm Lubu. Say, just out of curiosity, how do you feel about horses?
Horses? Well, I think they have very gentle eyes.
Oh, sorry again. I was just so happy to hear that I couldn't help myself. Not that I have any connection to horses, of course, seeing as I am Lubu and all. Easy, red hair. Why don't you take a break and go have some of the feed I brought along? See? It's right over there.
There are so many different heroic spirits here. I had no idea there were any that resembled horses and that. If I'd stayed in the library, I might have gotten tired manifestation without ever learning a thing. And then there are different ways they interact with one another. What a moving sight. And above all, it's such a thrill to see heroic spirits of the authors I admire go about their daily lives. This is one of the luckiest days of my life. Well, my manifestation, that is.
That's one way to look on the bright side of things.
I was so happy I forgot myself. I was like this back when I was alive during the Heian period, too. I was always in awe of people who had proven their intelligence and talent through their beautiful poetry. In fact, I would often introduce myself by saying Murasaki Shikibo, aka Fujiwara no Karoko. My mental age is 19 years old, and my type of man is anyone like Lord Ariwara no Narihara. Not that Lord Ariwaru no Narihara and I lived in the same time period, of course. He was a great source of inspiration for me, however.
Please, tell me more. I would love to hear all about the day-to-day life of the Far East's most esteemed female author. And I must say, it is fascinating to hear you speak in person. The very lilt of your voice is enough to stir my pen. Oh yes, this is truly something special about women of nobility. Your demeanor is exceptionally pleasant as well. You practically radiate poetic sentiment. Forgive me being so brazen, but I've also heard rumors of your palace romances. If you'd be so kind, I would like nothing more than to interview about the ups and downs of romance in the Far Eastern noble society. Oh, just something your interest herein is purely professional, Lord Shakespeare. Ha! Not that it matters to me one way or another, of course. Ha ha! I believe you best hold your tongue, for unless you deliver your dear wife make an unannounced appearance. If you don't put a stop to this, they're going to go on leering forever. Go on, speak up.
Your cursing them out would go a long way towards keeping those fools in line.
Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I'm just so honored to have such a illustrious company take an interest in me. Well, I know it's presumptuous of me, but should I ever be inclined to write a new story, I was kind of hoping you might be willing to donate it to my library.
What, now that you're experienced, you fancy yourself an editor? Not that I don't understand how you feel. This is a chance you won't ever find anywhere else, not even in heaven or hell. Believe me, whenever Shakespeare writes something, I make sure to read it before anyone... Never mind, I shouldn't have said that. There's something about you that makes me relax my guard. Maybe because you remind me of someone. I think that's enough of this, yes. No more, this conversation is over. Now, what are you lot doing here, anyway? Surely you didn't come here just to see which of these idiots can embarrass themselves the worst. What is it? Go on, spit it out.
Oh gosh, Murasaki does have a similar figure. Interesting.
A cursed book, huh? I guess I could see that happening with Eastern curses. I don't mind sussing it out for you, but I barely even know any magecraft, let alone curses. Likewise. After all, we are students of the pen, not the wand. I'm not even a caster. There you have it, so if you want to turn the place upside down to look for a book, feel free. I still haven't cleaned up here since the move, so it's not like you could mess it up more.
Okay, in that case, I'll just go ahead. There are curse books in the city. More than one, in fact. I'm seeing our signals on my end, too. They're rapidly boosting their magical energy in response to your detection curse. Look out, Senpai. They're about to take on physical form.
Let's get down to business.
Okay.
To defeat the books.
Pardon the yawn. Hey, Deante, welcome, welcome. Happy things. Just a few hours and you can try for Lartoria. Why do you have to wait a few hours? Are you at work or something? Or are you waiting on are you doing this through all natural AP? That's probably what it is, isn't it? But still, happy things. Rumpelstiltskin and Wakan Sansai Zue. I recognize Rumpelstiltskin. I don't recognize Wakan. They have special skills. Yeah, will they actually get to use them is the question.
Ignore the fence. Okay.
And Devilish Cover, chance to decrease defense of a single enemy while attacking, and increase debuff resistance. Okay. Yeah, right? Oh, is it just that much more farming that you need to do to get the next lock-on chocolate? To be fair, I haven't actually checked, like, how spaced out the lock-on chocolates are. Outside of the first few being in the first couple hundred thousand. I'll have to check that. Oh, gosh, I got the yawns. Poor Books. A crit does 0 against Weba because of his unstoppable defenses. And let's go with the old adage of once more, no kills like overkill. And turn these books to dust.
Gil.
Ooh, a heart. I can always use more hearts. You can never go wrong with having hearts of the foreign gods. In part 2, we'll have a higher chance of the 4-star currency. Yeah, this should hopefully be fine. May us not get screwed over here. Although an assassin could. An assassin could very easily screw us here. Please be assassin on the first way. Oh, wow. That's a shock. A break bar on the first wave, huh? Well, I don't think we're gonna 3-turn this in. Which is sadness. I again did not check what this dang book could have done to me. This event is also surprisingly easy to do. I mean, I do know you only need to clear Fuyuki to have access to it, but even still, you'd think they would put up a little bit more of a fight. Granted, that book didn't go down in a single turn, so eh. It's probably my fault for picking the wrong cards. Gosh, I'm tired. Oh, well, you're certainly something. Tsukogami Picture Scroll. That is certainly some enemy. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it yet in FGO. And of course the boss is the caster because... or the assassin because the game wants to make me suffer. Dupe. Oh wow, that did barely anything. So I'm starting to actually doze off here at this point, which is not a good thing. No, that was the wrong button presses, darn it. Be right back? Okay, gotcha. Come on, big guy, you need to die. You're not doing anybody a favor by staying alive. Gonna listen to a drama CD. Oh boy, what kind of drama are you listening to? And I didn't really take you the type to listen to a drama CD. You know? You didn't seem the type. There you go. Never mind. I retract that statement. If it's that one, I can see. I can see it. Like to see more of your waifu Shiki. Or Void Shiki, rather. A mirror! Woo! We got a mirror! Now's your chance, beautiful black-garbed lady. Commentary. Update. Red Hair heard the commotion and came back to help intervene and help in the interval. Meanwhile, the other heroic spirits were entirely wiped out. Thank you, kind horse with the gallant and entirely unhorse-like voice. Cursed books return to me. Poor Shakespeare and Hans. You've recovered more of the cursed books, but I'm afraid they don't have much magical energy either. Indeed.
Still, while they may not be the original curse books, I can't let them run around doing whatever they please. Thank goodness I was able to cover them. Thank you all so much for your help.
Books straight out from the underground library, huh? You said it's possible this original cursed book could be mixed among books like that, right?
I did.
Well, I remember seeing that girl carrying an armful of them. Which girl? You know, that one with the glasses who's into manga and dojin and stuff.
What do you mean, senpai?
Oh, Sakabe Hime. Let's go pay her a visit then.
We have Anderson joining us.
What? Her room's not that far from my study. The least I can do is show you the way.
He totally sees she who must not be named in Murasaki. Sadness, Murasaki, why do you have such a comparable figure? Quartz. And last one isn't unlocked just yet, so we are going to endeavor to get up to the first of the target chocolates at the very least here. We're about halfway there. After that, the next target chocolate is at 275. So yeah, let's endeavor for at least one here. Yeah, we should run this for now. You know what? Before I actually run that, I need to check. First, we clear out all these randos, because I do not know who any of them are. And then, I can't filter by things. Wish you could swipe down on your friends list. Might make life a little easier. To try and find that what you be looking for. Shoot, I'm falling asleep. Can't fall asleep. Cannot fall asleep. Also, I'm really quickly here going to burn a few friend points to try and get more of that CE. Maeve's on rate up. I'm very tempted to roll that YOLO ticket here. Very, very tempted to YOLO that ticket to try and get Maeve, but I need to save my luck. Nelt and Protea call to me from the future. Give me another copy of 3-star CE, or 2 more copies, or whatever it is I need. And please. Please. Okay, that helped a little bit. Sudden slap helps keep one's eyes awake. At this point, I'm just going until I get at least one more of the damn CE. So I'm stubborn like that. Come on, game. You know what to give me, so just give it to me. Oh boy. Lots of assassins. Although probably more berserkers, it looks like. Should I boost K-Scope further? Why not? It's a bunch of trash CEs after all, so may as well. I do think I will also be boosting Mo up to 999 if she's not too expensive as far as mats go. This last 11 levels is taking forever. Endeavor. 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 Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be rolling anymore on the front points for a while. I'm burned out now. That was too long with too little gained. Hey, level 90 in K-Scope! Woo! Mo. That's actually doable. So 777 is gonna happen. As will 888. $999 will as well. Good. All that good. Now Mo should be more than able to help me with my farming. go. She might be a 10-10 hitter, I'm not sure. For now, let's keep doing this, and keep taking this, and go with this. We need more points as well. Okay. Hey, Wobbuffet, welcome, welcome, happy things, happy things. Very tired, actually. Like, I am surprisingly tired right now. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good, I would say. I'm doing pretty good beyond being sleepy. You know? But that's good that things be good for you. That is good. It might actually be the weather, because it's very cold outside where I am. Like, they're talking below 0 weather for, like, a while here. That's just cold. Really lucky. I want heat. I need heat at this point. I do not like the cold. I really don't. I prefer warmth beyond cold to a much high degree. I'm an uncultured American, so I don't know what that is, but I know that it's at least higher than freezing temperatures, so that's already better than me. Like, that's already so much more luxurious right now with the temperatures. I might have to look up the conversion of that, just so I can know how jealous of you I need to be. Yep, I'm doing that. 17, C, F, 60 degrees. Oh gosh, that's near perfect weather, Wobbuffet. Oh, that is so good. That's such weather. I'm so jealous. That is like in the ideally perfect range. Like, that's able to go outside in a t-shirt and shorts and just relax. That's like perfection weather, man. You hate the heat. Oh, Wobbuffet. You work better when it's snowing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the appearance of snow. I don't like the cleanup of snow, which I have to do a fair bit. I don't like when there's a dang layer of ice above and below the snow, making everything a nightmare to traverse. Otherwise, oh, look at this, I slipped and fell, sort of thing. You know? Thankfully, nobody slipped and fell at work, although the parking lot was an ice rink, and I had the honor of going outside in the cold weather, because it was blowing wind very hard as well. And I got to spread salt on the ground of the parking lot. Yay me. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I could get away with wearing shorts, I probably would. However, I'm pretty sure that I would get yelled at if I tried to leave the house in shorts. That and work does kind of require me to be wearing pants, as in scrub pants. That way, if there's any blood splatter or anything, it doesn't get on my skin, so I don't get biohazard contamination, etc., etc. Did I spread gotcha salt? No, not gotcha salt. Not this time. If I spread the gotcha salt, then nobody would come to the office, you know? And if nobody comes to the office, then that means I'd be out of a job. I know 0 is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what -2 would be, but I can check. -2 is 28, so that's still pretty cold. That is still pretty cold. But I mean, yeah, if I spread the gotcha salt, then nobody would want to come around because gotcha's hell. You were wearing a short and shirts at that temperature. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very much possible to wear it, because I mean, I cannot tell you how many patients come into the office after, like, there's snow on the ground, they have to walk through snow, they're wearing sandals with their bare feet. It's like, are they insane? I mean, sure, a grand majority of them probably have neuropathy and can't feel anything in their feet, but even still, common sense would dictate you don't want your feet to be in snow if you're barefooted. Like, that's just common sense, I feel. But then again, it's a common saying at the office that common sense isn't so common, so that and technology is great when it works. Those are some very, very much spoken phrases. Do you need help? Okay. Maybe you have some Russian in you. I don't know, Russian. That's kind of stereotypical saying Russians are fine with freezing weather, but you know, you're not wrong. Page of Rage, hypothermia for the win. No hypothermia for the loss. Hypothermia is a loss. And welcome, Page of Rage. Welcome, welcome to the stream. I don't believe you've been around here before unless you've changed your name. You have changed your name. So, because you've been following since January 7th. Or did I click on... No, yep, you've been following since January 7th. Who you be, Page of Rage? Who you be? Yep, I did in fact see that, but I need at least some plus here, so I need to find me the CE from the gacha. Oh, gotcha CE, oh, gotcha CE, where are you be, gotcha CE. Destructive. Hey, okay, destructive. Okay. I mean, I clicked on your thing and the image kind of like vaguely stirred, and I was gonna guess, but I don't like guessing because then if I guess wrong, then I feel like a dum-dum. Although I kind of already am a dum-dum, but how be things, man? How be things? It has been a while since you've been in the stream, actually. Now that I think about it, it has been a while. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, when it comes down to when point farming comes along, I'm definitely going to be using variety of servants, but since I'm currency farming at the moment, you know, kind of gotta be a bit more restrictive. I don't feel like many people rolled on this banner, though. Just like, I've not seen too many people with the with the gacha CEs compared to the banner ones in this. You're into war history now thanks to Azure Lane. Azure Lane is the ship girl, right? You started exchanging rando chocolate for the mail gifts, got 3 of them that were pretty good, then decided that you didn't want to continue because you might get Caster Giles. That's some sound logic. That is actually some fairly sound logic, you know? I would follow the same thing, but the completionist in me... Oh god. Gosh, oh no. Paige, you just awakened a realization. I've gained insight. I've come to the realization that if, for some ungodly reason, she who must not be named comes to my Chaldea, that if I partake in Valentines stuff, there's a chance that she might randomly give me chocolates. And I can't have that. She's supposed to be at the very bottom of the archive. I'll not be able to get chocolates anymore if she who must not be named comes. Otherwise, it's pretty much just playing a game of Russian roulette. Load the chamber, spin the wheel, and get ready. Oh gosh. I have to be careful. I have to be very, very careful. You might not need to, but you do want to, because the CEs can give a lot of experience, like a lot. You're gonna do the same as last year's? Nice. Who were your 10 last year? Forgive me, for my brain is not working properly right now, so probably would remember otherwise. But yeah. 3 of the others for Archer, Gil, Ivan, and Sieg. Ooh, Sieg and Ivan. I wonder what... I kind of am curious as to what Ivan's gift is. What would he do? Started research on Serbian and Yugoslavian warships and submarines. Yeah, you seem to have caught the Azure Lane bug, Boba Fett. You have indeed. But yeah, I mean, thank you, Paige. I'm gonna just... Do you want me to... Ivan reads you a bedtime story. That's surprisingly wholesome. But do you want me to call you Paige now, or perhaps Rage, or would you perhaps prefer I go back to Destructive? Because Wobbuffet is fine with being called Wobbuffet, even though his screen name is Andy. You know. Because he used to be a Wobbuffet lover. And now he's an Andy. World War I and 2. Anything. Okay. I'll probably continue to call you Destructive for a while, and then just randomly start switching over to Paige or Rage. One of those two. Any particular reason for the name change, if you don't mind me asking, by the way? You love stuff that isn't related to school. So wait, Wobbuffet, if you're saying that if your school handed you a book and said read this, and the book had a step-by-step instruction as to how, and the book was randomly one that had step-by-step instructions as to how to summon Benienma, you would not read the book? Is that what you're trying to say, Wobbuffet? Ah. Gotcha, gotcha. What if for some reason it did? Like, what if for some reason your school decided that it was time to do a Holy Grail War and you all got to summon your servants? And you were given the servant of Benienma to summon, but you had to read this book and study this particular book for school before you would be allowed to summon her. No, it's not you fighting, it's the servants. That's what Holy Grail War's about. Masters can't fight servants. Who gave you the silly idea that masters can fight against servants? There's never been a case of anything like that. But, can you... Oh, shoot, that was the wrong button press. Can you remind me, Destructive, who the, your 10 lock-on choices are? Because, again, my brain is a noodle. My brain cannot retain stuff right now, and I'm actually fairly tired, so I can't really remember too well who your 10 from last year were. Plus, thing though, masters don't fight each other. You're about to finish 2000. That's nice. You're about to get your first lock-on. But yeah, the masters don't fight each other in the Holy Grail Wars. I mean, after all, Shiro doesn't fight Rin or Sakura or Ilya face to face. Shiro does completely other things with Rin and Sakura, to be fair, which I would not recommend unless, you know... Yeah, no? You're having trouble deciding on the last two. Use a sword. There we go, yes. There we go. That's a good phrasing for it, Wobbuffet. That is an excellent phrasing for it. And because I accidentally screwed up and used... Oh, maybe not. Yes, Santa Salter for the win. But, if you have her, might I recommend Melt. Destructive. Melt is an excellent choice for any and all chocolate giving. Ooh, Well, I kind of feel like Herc might not have much to say for his lines, you know. Herc might not have much to say. I feel like Napoleon's could be fairly interesting. You know? Napoleon could have an interesting one. You wouldn't summon Shiki for a Grail War. J6. Gasp. Why would you not summon Shiki? And no, you may not destroy Wobbuffet. Take out your rage upon me. Take out thine rage upon me. And, you know, maybe he has a previous trauma with birds, Wobbuffet. You don't know. You can't destroy people just because they don't like what you like. Plus, would Benienma want you to destroy other people for not liking her? I don't think she would. You can't. Due to the lack of catalyst, I'm guessing. Oh, my reasons for my hate of She Who Must Not Be Named are very, very numerous. From her mindset of thinking she is the only real human and everybody else is animals, thus, she doesn't have catalyst, true, but from that mindset of everybody else are just animals, she is the only real human being that exists. And as such, she is allowed to do anything she wants to, including consume the world. Also, she can feel the slightest bit of pleasure. Yeah, that is her motivations. for consuming the earth with her Heaven's Hold, noble phantasm. That was just part of the dislike. The dislike turned to absolute hate after what she did to Melt in the CCC event. Not only does she absolutely destroy Melt's hands, which, you know, Melt already can't feel that well, but being to destroy something that well that she can feel the pain, that is insanely cruel and sadistic, to the fact that she turns the Master into a pile of pleasure goo just from a single touch, thus traumatizing Melt beyond all compare. And then, when Melt is about to get victory and sacrifice her life for the kill, ooh, Reverse has... that's good. When Melt is about to sacrifice her life to fully kill her, she tries to possess Melt and says that she would use her body, and the first person she would go for would be us. The person Melt holds dearest to her heart. So many factors combined makes her absolute worse than scum in my mind. That was a bit of a rant. Not the ideal arts single target saber for you. That is fair. We all have our own ideals, you know. We all have our own ideal servants. Like, for example, I'm trying to think of another servant that I know is... I'm trying to think of servants that I know are meta. Parvati. Like, I know Parvati is a very solid AoE quick lancer. However, she's not the lancer for me. That is instead the benefit of the Valkyries. You know? The Valkyries have that perks. For Hajime, Nero Bride, Yagi, even Daisuke. Oh, I mean, you know, you like the twins? That I forgot that they were single targets. You know? I forgot the twins were single target arch sabers. That's a good choice, but you have the twins, JP. Melt is actually part demon. Leviathan, Artemis, or not... yeah, Leviathan, Artemis, and Sarsavati. I don't think she's technically part demon. Unless you're talking Leviathan. Okay, you're talking Leviathan? That's fine. You know, everybody has their own little devils, you know. Everybody's at least a little demonic in nature. But Saito Hajime. Can't say I recognize that name. So let me look that up. Saito Hajime. Hajime? Oh, he's the other member of the Shinsengumi! Gotcha. He's the other member of the Shinsengumi that was released with Nobukatsu and was completely overshadowed by Nobukatsu, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Nobukatsu kind of stole the event there a little bit. Oh, hey, Jixter! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the host. Happy things. Also, I went well beyond what I needed here, so let's get the other beautiful dreamer. Beautiful dreamer, wake unto thee. Starlight and moonlit. I can't remember the whole song. I don't know. Cam's not working right now. OBS Streamlabs did go through an update before I started the stream, and I didn't open up Streamlabs until 5 minutes before the stream started. That's my own fault, admittedly. So yeah, it's just not working. But I didn't get a chance to read this on stream because I claimed it off stream. I have no interest in other people's customs, and then she headed into her room and closed the door. But after a few minutes, it appears she has gone into a deep state of reflection, using boredom as an excuse. Will there ever be a day when she's able to balance compromise and vanity? But how be things, Jakester? How be things? She looks very peaceful. She looks very peaceful. Tired but good. Tired but good. Especially so, since it's about time to claim the first of the lock on Valentines. I am just not sure who to go for first. I want to say Melt, just because outside of MASH, she was the first of the waifus to actually come home. You know, I just talked myself into it. Melt is the first contestant on Get That Chocolate. All the way at the bottom? Oh, yeah. Why is that? Oh, it's my class, isn't it? I don't think I actually realized this was my class before. Oh my god, Thank you, Jakester, for helping me come to the realization. Wow. Demons in the Bible can be either Shadim, shapeshifting humanoids with chicken legs, false gods, or disembodied entities that possess the living and drive them to do self-destructive things. False gods like Moloch and Ishtar, called Asthareth. Sorted by class and then alphabetical. Okay. That's good. Good to know, good to know. Thank you, Jakester, thank you. But, yeah, so Leviathan is not a demon, Wobbuffet. Sorry to say. But, regardless, we're going to be getting Melt's Heart. Sense something sweet happening.
Hi, Valentine よ。
Forgot to go auto.
じゃ、そういうことで。用は済んだから帰るわ、私。
Whoa, 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 hang on, hang on.
何よ、これで十分でしょ。これ以上何をさせるつもり？本当は無視したかったけど、曲がりなりにもあなたのサーバントだから。私なりにくだらないイベントに付き合ってあげたんですけど。
I was really looking forward to this, Melt.
そうなの。しょんぼりと肩をすくめて。
Gotta play onto her, slightly sadistic nature.
私ともあろうものは自分から出向く必要はなかったというわけ。いいわ、その顔に免じてもう少しだけいてあげる。だってバレンタインですものね。
She's so soon, it's adorable.
何を夢見ていたのかしら。甘い言葉、それとも抱擁。いいわよ、あなたの好きなことを口にして。ご期待通りその真逆のことをしてあげる。私は快楽のアルターエゴ、ネルトリリス。恋人をとろかすテレンテクダは宇宙一だもの。どっちにしろ行き着く先は私の虜。溺れることに変わりはないわ。溶かされてゼリーになりたいのよね、マスター。
I'd rather not be melted into jelly. No, thank you. Can you tell me more about your chocolate, please?
チョコレートの説明がいいの？ まあいいけど、そもそもバレンタインのイメージが嫌いなの、私。だってチョコって美しくないじゃない。ブラックもホワイトも固形物で味も単調。粘土細工と変わらないわ。そう、粘土細工と変わらないのよ。
I forgot.
同じ粘土でも
No, I
フィギ
didn't
ュアの
forget.
粘土
Melt is
作り
so
とは
obsessed
大
with
違いだわ。
sculptures and figurines.
チョコレートといえばハート型、プレート状、豪勢にケーキにする、木をてらってキューブアイス。
I need the melt figurine. But they're so expensive.
抱きすべきスイーツのね。どいつもこいつも頭が砂糖漬けなのかしら。工夫がないにも程がある。恋人に贈るものなのよ。
She's very passionate about this.
誰にも真似のできない極限まで凝縮した自分を表現するべきじゃなくて、いいから落ち着けなんて顔しているわね。落ち着いているわ。私は冷静よ。
Cool as a
その
cucumber.
証拠が私のチョコレート。水晶の透明感と輝き、そして手触りを再現したそれ。外装は100年天然水を凍らせたアイスウェハース。カルデアが山奥にあって助かったわ。そして中身は標高2000メートルの渓谷に咲く秘境の花からのみ取れるマヌカハニー。どう？人間たちの中でも選ばれたものしか口にできない蜂蜜に私なりのアレンジを加えた一品よ。ま、私のウイルスも混ぜたけど、天然の蜂蜜さんは
Virus, huh?
ウイルスに
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure that's fine. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat here. I was reading and listening to Melt. Sarsavati is closer to what people who penned the Old Testament would call demon than the Leviathan. Makes sense. Sarsavati is a goddess of a foreign religion. I get your special chocolate slayer variety, but still if you get Fujino's chocolate, say white donuts. Okay, can do. Can do. And you have enough surprise chocolates for all your servants, so you don't need the lock-ons, Jacer? Well, I mean, I will probably get to that same boat, too. It's just more, I want the lock-on chocolates to be to those that really are something special to me, you know? Like the waifus. On all tiers. Which is why Melt, Aresh, and Jolter are getting lock-ons. The second tier waifus of XA, Okita Alter, Oi, they'll be getting the lock-ons as well. Would I die if I eat this?
そうね。あなたの魔力抵抗は三流魔術師以下だから、そのまま食べればイチコロね。きっと。
Best use would be for casual guys for the immediate skip.
恋の毒とはそういうものでしょ。死ぬ覚悟がないくせに、私と契約する方が悪いのよ。
And welcome, Yon Bayashi Psycho. Welcome to the stream. And that's actually some fairly sound logic. That is some sound logic, you know? Do a lock-on chocolate, and then... Like, I can even see it, too. You have 10 specific chocolates. You're allowed to give 10 specific servants, and then the rest are all just random ones. You get one of them to one specific person, and then just book it before they can say anything. But... yeah, this will be fine.
あら、言うじゃないマスター。私の教育が
This is fine.
届いてきたのかしら。でも、本当に耐えられるのかしらね。私の毒はただ痛くて気持ちいいだけじゃないのよ。 自分が違うものになっていく感覚は恐怖以外
Nah, it'll be
のものではない
fine. I think I'm at like 200,000 or so.
泣いて助けを請う集体を晒さなければいいけど。それとももっとひどい目に遭いたいとか。オールドレイン、身も心も私のものになって消し粒のように縮められて経験値のように私に飲まれる覚悟はある。最上級の蜂蜜より最上級のメルトの毒がお望みなのかしら。なんて冗談よ。ここであなたを殺してしまったら後でリップに恨まれるもの。でも高ぶってしまったのは本当。ちょっと頭を冷
Right,
やしてくれ
Lip wouldn't forgive you. You wouldn't forgive yourself, Melt.
それとそのチョコ食べても死なないから。ちょっと美味しすぎて意識が飛ぶ程度。殺すぐらいの気持ちで送るチョコと死ぬ覚悟で口にする誰かというのがしたかっただけ。
Yep.
それもかなったから。
Melt has a very, very specific,
私のマスター。
Melt's got some high
軽
level
口も結
sadism.
構だけど、これからは冗談じゃ済まないわ。
Past 1.6, nice. You hit 2 million, then switch to the rank ups for the free rainbow apples. Ah, rainbow apples, rainbow apples, rainbow apples. So good the rainbow apples be. Lip doesn't forgive you because she doesn't have a swimsuit. Yes, that is why when Lip does get a swimsuit, she will be an Avenger class servant who gets extra damage against all the other summer servants. Yes, that will be what it is. I can see it in my mind now. Avenger Summer Lip. Extra damage against all other summer servants for how long it took her to actually get a summer form. And if this was a... thought you were gonna say against all the Sakura faces, lol. No. I think Lip is fine with them all. I know that each of the Sakura 5 have their own shticks with other members of the Sakura 5. But I think Lip might actually be the one that's okay with the most. Like, I know Melt doesn't get along with King Protea, which is ironic considering that they pretty much are close to each other on a banner. But yeah. And what I was going to say further was, if this were a much higher rated game, then I could see Summer Lip being an Avenger class servant that not only deals extra damage to other summer servants, but because it took her so long to get a swimsuit, they shouldn't even be able to wear a swimsuit. Is that weird? It might be a little bit weird. I'm a little sleep-addled right now, though, so I think I can afford to be a little bit weird. And the thing is Lip is so kind of innocent, yet also kind of ditzy. She wouldn't see too much of a problem in it either. 'Cause she's also really brutal. She's like super brutal, like, I don't know. Something along the lines of, you shouldn't have to be embarrassed. You're not even really showing anything compared to what I would be or something. I don't know. My brain is a little tired. I very nearly nodded off a couple of times earlier on the stream. I mean, he is an Avenger, while with that, you really shouldn't be too surprised at that. Avengers are all about the death and destruction and the killing of things, after all. Which is probably why I imagine if an Avenger class servant could spec out of Avenger, they would very much do so. And now that I'm saying all that, I kind of think I need to prioritize after Aresh, and after I get Summer Lambda, to get Summer Jolter to level 100, 10, 10, 10. Because I feel like Jolter would prefer to be in her summer form compared to her base form, you know? Because she doesn't feel that all-encompassing hate. She just feels an all-encompassing drive to complete manga. And probably do other nerdy stuff. Which I'm fine with, you know? Nerdy stuff is awesome. Nerds unite. Your Summer Jolter is 10, 10, 10, 100. Nice. Yeah, mine's definitely gotta get there. I'm just very conservative with my grails at the moment. When's the next surprise shot or lock on? 275. I'll be able to get that. In fact, I've not actually checked them out. How many grails do I have? I have... Where are you, Shelter? I have 11 grails at the moment. I need 7 of those grails for Lambda. You're tempted to grail Fujino. Do it! Fujino and Miyu are probably 2 of the rarest grailed servants. You know? Given that they've both only had 1 banner, having them grailed would be like having a trophy. It used to be that having a fully grailed Bond 10 Angry Mango would be... Actually, no, that's still probably a fairly high sign in prestige. If you have an NP5 level 100 Angry Mango, who's Bond 10, that would probably be a very high sign of prestige. Celery doesn't even think he's a human. I mean, technically he's a spirit, so he's not wrong. No grailing the mango, but apparently if you grail the mango, the grail is a black in color, which is just, it's so metal, you know? And I kind of want to see it too. Granted, he is fairly low down on my to-be grailed list. Gosh, so what's my current order now? Now I've got to think, what's my current order? So Lambda is gonna take 7. Jolter Zerker is gonna take another 7, so that's 14. My next 14 grails are currently reserved. After that, though, I mean, I guess it kind of depends, because if we get a Summer Aresh, then she needs to be grailed to max, and she's on the waifu list. Mango is right down at the bottom alongside the servants you have no intention on rolling on. That's fair. I'm guessing there is some dislike towards the Mango then, at that case, Yombayashi. And I do apologize if I mispronounced the name. I do so apologize. Not really? Oh. Oh, is it more just you don't really see the point, considering he's not a strong servant or something along those lines? I just got a seed drop. Woo! Yay! Beautiful dreamer. I need to look up the full lyrics of that song now. I don't even remember what that song is from. You have 3 people on your friend list that have level 100 mangoes and you just don't see the point? I don't think there's much of a point outside of it just trying to, like, flex on others. Like, yeah, I spent my grails on Angry Mango. You know? Your meme grail is a level 80 Arash. I mean, that's not bad. Level 80 Arash, I can definitely see. I mean, yeah, I can see the meme portion. I can definitely see the meme. I don't think I have a meme grail. No, I don't have a meme grail. I mean, to be fair, Bunyan and Arash are both pretty solid farming servants, you know. Good lord, Beautiful Dreamer is an old song. Yeah, that is a lot of grails. Like, a 4-star servant takes 7 grails, and I think it's 2 more for every star below that, so 9, 11, 13 grails for Bunyan or Arash. That's an expensive grailing. But yeah, Beautiful Dreamer was written in 1864. Good gracious. For someone that isn't waifu, true. Very true. Granted, I cannot say that all my grails are waifus, considering the first servant I ever grailed was King Hassan. But King Hassan was the first servant I ever truly wailed for, so, you know, he sort of has his own special category as the coolest and most metal-looking servant of them all. He who reminds me of the Souls games with his final ascension. And various other similar titles. That's who I've heard sing it, is Bing Crosby. That's why I can hear the song in my head. Is anybody else, like, does anybody else have a song that's old, but just like thinking of the song, you can hear the original singing of it in your head? Not like how you would sing it if you could sing, but like the original song being sung. I don't have many of those songs, but Beautiful Dreamer is one of them. And I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. Then again, both of them were sung by Bing Crosby, so maybe it's just his voice. You know, I'm gonna be honest here. While I have been rickrolled, it's always been the second I see that it leads to a Rick Astley song, I always immediately go off it. So I don't think I've actually heard the full Rickroll. I don't think I've actually heard of the Rickroll from start to finish. But the main reason I did this is because we have another target lock-on. When's the next one? Next lock-on is 300 something, so another 100,000. That's not bad. Do it. Get Rickrolled? I might now, because, you know, it's in demand. Okay, so next waifu that came home... Gosh, I can't remember. You know what? Let's see. Spirit Origin list. Sort by acquisition. Okay. So Melt was first. Who was next? Was Jolter next? Or no, Aresh beat Jolter. By about a solid month, Aresh beat Jolter. Okay. So that means that Aresh will be the next contestant on Get That Chocolate. Okay, resort by level. Can't wait for the 17th. What's the 17th out of curiosity here, J6?
Happy Valentine.
So maybe another one that you want to grail? Summer BB is a solid choice for grail. Summer BB is definitely a solid choice for grailing. I'm probably not going to grail her, but she's probably going to hit 10-10-10 just because she can be used in a very meme setup with Melt. But home sweet home in the underworld. Sense something sweet happening.
やっと食堂から出てきたわね。お昼時を狙っていれば捕まえられると確信していたわ。まあ本当は夕食の後が良かったけど、そうなると周りに人多いものね。さて、いよいよこの時がやってきたわけだけどなんだ、大したことないじゃない。私、自分でも驚くほど落ち着いてる。精神統一に2日費やしたのが良かったのね。ついでに言えばチョコレートの出来も最高だし。一月も練習時間を設けたのだもん。美味しさも造形美も重力も文句なしのはず。ええ、一日一個試作品を作るのは楽しかったわ。できれば毎日
Oh no, I don't sense soon from Ishtar. Oh gosh. What's the dairy that Irash falls under?
一つできたのなら、あとはみんな成功みたいなものよね。
Gosh, what is no, Melt is the Soon. Melt and Jolter are Soons. I got a lot of Soons, actually.
この足音、間違いなくマスターね。
Keep being gorgeous, that's easy for you, Irash.
よし、行くわよエルシキガル。女神の余裕、華麗に味わわせてあげましょう。
Oh, I forgot that they gave faux voice.
Hold up, I sense of something feigning innocence around that corner.
Feigning innocence. Maybe Avenger Jolter does, but Zerker Jolter is a Soon. And in my headcanon, Zerker Jolter is Jolter's final form. Must be a powerful enemy. Get them! That was so adorable. I can't do his voice justice.
あら、最悪の獣じゃない。ボディーガードのつもりかしら。まあいいわ。今は無力のようだし、あなたはあっちに行っていてね。
Aww.
さて、それじゃあ気を取り直して。ごきげんよう、マスター。こんなところで会うなんて予定通りね。今食堂から出てきたようだけど、お腹が減っているのかしら。そういうことならとっておきの栄養食があるのだけど、味見とかしていく気はあるのだわ。
Yes. Oh, just a small fry. Never mind. You can go now. So I'm looking at the 10 different types of dairies, and I don't know. I think that Arash might count as the dairy. Or I could go to the dairy types wiki. There's a fandom Wikipedia page for the different types of dairies. I really shouldn't be surprised.
ご丁寧にどうも。挨拶は大切よね。そういうところを評価するわ。
Translation: He still hasn't had dessert, though. That's right, foe. Be a good wingman.
そうなんだ。やったわ。タイミングバッチリね。
Protect that smile. Look at that smile of Arash.
そういうことなら、はい。食後のデザートがないのもかわいそうだし。どうせ他の女神からはもらえないだろうし、せっかくの現代のイベントだし。
Technically not incorrect. Melt is technically not a goddess, even though she has some making up
あ
her.
なたにこれあげるわ。私はこういう甘いのあまり好きじゃないんだけど。
Thank you, Arash. So much for trying to play it cool. Aww.
かしら。イベントに気づいたのが昨日だったから作り慣れたデザインで無理なく華麗に仕上げたのだけど。
Aw, Rash. This is your most precious thing, isn't it?
そうよ。その相関は私にとって一番大切なもの。人間にとっては魂を閉じ込めるもので、敵にとっては体を貫く槍なのにね。
That's slightly adorable, yet also kind of terrifying.
そんなものを
How can you mistake a cage for a spear, though?
本当おかしな人間なんだから。
That's a legitimate question. How can you mistake a cage for a spear?
まあ別にすぐに食べなくてもいいものだし、気が向いた時に食べるといいわ。
I will hold on to them for a whole year.
足りなかったら私を訪ねても構いません。もしものために予備も作ってありますから。今まで味わったことのない味だ。もう完璧すぎて冥界のチョコしか食べたくない。そんなことになったら私の責任だし、ちゃんとアフターケアも考えてあげますので。
I thought you just heard about this yesterday, Aresh. Oh, that's adorable.
いちいちうるさいわね、この獣は。いいでしょ、夢を見るくらい。私だって分かってますよだ。やりすぎっていうか、全然可愛くないことくらい。
I think it's still pretty cute.
でも他に思いつかなかったのだもの。自分で自分の陰気さが嫌になってるわよだ。
Please stop. Stop fighting, you two.
何この場で返品とか辛すぎるのだわ。
Thank you, Aresh.
そう喜
Stop.
んでもらえるなら結構です。
Stop, criminal. You violated the law.
女神としての余裕と恩義を示しただけですから。別にお返しにワクワクしたりはしていませんから。
You know, that is a good point. You know, technically, very technically, we are the ones giving these chocolates out to the servants, but it's only the male servants. Technically, we're spending the chocolates to get the chocolates from the female servants, but when we spend the chocolates for the male servants, it's us giving them chocolates and them giving us something back in a sort of White Day theme. But we don't get a chance to have a White Day theme for the female servants and give them something. I mean, I know there's not really a point, because it's not like we can give them a CE or something. But still, some sort of event like that would be nice. You know? Some sort of event. Sure. You want chocolate from Foe? That'd be kind of adorable. I need more. More chocolate. You said you had more, right, Aresh?
いや、また嬉しいけどそれはダメ。あんな大量の試作品見られたら女神の威厳が。
All the test matches.
っていうか、お礼を言われただけで胸がバクバクいってるし。これ以上のハッピーは私の一日の許容量を超えている気がするのだわ。バカを言わないで。そのチョコから得られるエネルギーは人間の一生分。雪山で遭難したって生きていけるんだから。
That's some good quality chocolate.
わけないじゃない。
Shiki bought high-class sweets? That just means you have to treat Shiki to a high-class dinner or something.
また後にすることです。具体的に言うと2週間ほど時間をください。 それならなんとかなるはずだと私は未来の自分にかけるのだわ。
Go for the embarrassing route or be patient with her. I want to see the blush.
全部お見通しかい。ちょっとは空気読みなさいよね。
The frustrated blush is nice.
とにかくこれで義理は果たし、じゃない、契約者としての責務は果たしたわ。それじゃあね、マスター。食堂のランチは D 定食がおすすめよ。
Adorable. You know. Oh, come on. We're not that oblivious. How you're feigning innocence, too. Oh, foe. Feigning innocence.
いらっしゃいませ。
Yes, probably my room, material, event quest log, this, and chocolates. And there you go. That is how you rewatch. We're gonna keep going, I think. I think we should keep going for a little bit. I want to try and break through to get to the next chocolate. To the next lock-on. This will continue to serve us. Nope, no Arjuna for me. You know you're not Ritsuko when the dialogue explains the character's thoughts that go unspoken. True that, true that. Doesn't mean that I mean, actually, while a large part of me would love to be in that place, you know, a very large part of me, I also feel like I would probably go insane probably around the time of the Lost Belts, just because of the sheer guilt that would be crushing me. You know? He gives you the arrow that killed Karna. Nice. I mean, Zerkerlot gives you the noble phantasms he stole from Gilgamesh. So, you know. Poor Arjuna. Arjuna, he needs a little bit more spec. Yep. Indeed he does, indeed he does. Not being as small. Wait. Does Ritsuka have a cannon height? Out of curiosity? I honestly haven't looked into him too much. I didn't know he had a cannon height. But, don't get yourself down, by the way, Destructive. Don't get yourself down. But does he have a cannon height? I need to look this up now. My curiosity is piqued. Fujimaru. Appearance, average build, medium height. But medium height for who is the question? Medium height for who? Whom? I mean, I think I've got the hair that could go for it. I think I've got the hairdo. I'm not as skinny and muscular, you know. Doot. I'm pretty sure Melt's VA is the same for most of the, excuse me, most of the Sakura faces, I imagine. Probably with some miscellaneous others. Ah, gotcha. You know, you just brought up another thing. I've never even looked at the color of the eyes of the master. True Japanese. True. True dat. You know, just, I don't know if it's me. Like, it might not, oh wow. Come on, guys, you could have won this one. I didn't press most first skill. That explains that mess up on my end. From the parties, yeah. But I mean, it might just be me. But like, and I apologize if this sounds racist at all, but I can't really tell the difference between an animated Japanese person and an animated not Japanese person. Like, it might just be the way they're drawn, but facial structure just looks so similar to me. I can't really tell a difference. I'm not sure if that's bad or not. Martha, Ruler, Rider, Ushi, Rider, Assassin, and Avenger, and Atlante. Share VAs. I mean, the thing is, they can share the same VA, but it's still not the same, you know? It's just not the same. But Master, what color eyes? Oh wow, blue eyes. Huh. Also, I could have just looked down and saw blue eyes at the actual screen, because the face is right there. I'm blind. I swear I can be blind so much. Meanwhile, the female version has amber eyes. Yeah, if I ever want to cosplay as the male master, I need to get ripped. I need to get ripped. Boop, boop, boop. Yep, I'm gonna do a Google search. Use a pump to blow up your muscles. I don't... Honestly, at this point, I don't think being skinny is an achievable thing for me. I can get thin, but all that fat does have to go somewhere, so... Hopefully it goes to muscles. Hopefully. Although apparently I do have decent leg muscles. So, you know, there is that. Uh, 160 centimeters, perhaps. Mashu is officially 158. So Mashu is 5'2", roughly. And then... Waver and then Alexander. Makes sense, makes sense. And then 160. Okay, so I'm probably the right height. If we take a couple of guesstimates as to the proper height, we are probably the right height for the master. Okay. So right height, pretty close hair. It's just build and eye color. And I suppose clothing. Alright, so that is my goal. My summer goal is to be fit enough that I could cosplay as the male master. And maybe if I'm an accurate enough cosplay of the male master from Fate and I go to any conventions, then I could get all the Mashu. Yes, it's brilliant. A brilliant plan. Brilliant, I now have even more motivation. Even more motivation. My motivation is increased. Get in shape so that I can cosplay as the male master, so that when conventions open up, I can wear that cosplay to the conventions and get the Mashus. Yes. It will work. It's flawless logic. It's brilliant! And I screwed up again by using that one thing. You have similar proportions to Sigurd. Same height, just 3 pounds heavier. Damn. Tall boy. Sigurd would be a pretty cool cosplay as well. Sigurd would also be pretty cool. I could be a short Sigurd, because I'm a short boy. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I have thought, like, of trying to find out if anywhere online is selling Sigurd's mask for relatively cheap, and seeing if how long I could get away with wearing that mask in public, and saying, oh, I'm wearing this because of COVID, you know? I have to have a mask on, so this is my mask. I've also had similar thoughts about doing the same thing, but with a Plague Doctor's mask. But I feel like the Plague Doctor's mask might get me some stares. That and, you know, the whole nose thing. The nose would probably be a bit of an issue. Because they got the big honkin' noses. Jeez Louise, I got the yawns. Speaking of Sigurd, I now realize I need to look at which banner Summer Bryn is on. Because I do wish to unite Bryn and Sigurd. I do so wish to. However, there is the risk that the 5-star servant that people say is also on that summer, in addition to Abby, which would not be good. Summoning. Both Ilya and Bryn are on that banner. No. If you've claimed the chocolate this year, you cannot claim it again this year. You can only claim a chocolate once a year, Boba Fett. That much I know is 100% a thing. Because otherwise, you know, it would just be stupid easy experience. Well, now you know to burn them next year. Now you know to burn them next year, so that you can get more experience. Still no lock-on. When's the next lock-on again? How far off am I from that? Because that might determine things. I'm at 400 of this though, so let's go ahead and claim us the Scarab of Wisdom. Oh wow, I need medallions hard. Next lock-on is literally 8,000 points away. Oh, we got a silver. That's good. The thing is, though, Alpha, is that this is one of the best times to care about experience because, I mean, you don't need to even burn them now. You could store them, and then later on when you start to care about experience for the CEs, you'll have a lot of stored up experience for CEs, you know? So that is annoying, by the way, that Summer 5's first banner, or Summer 6, whatever the summer camp somewhere is, has a, I mean, it's still low odds, but still. That Summer Bryn, though. Her and Sigurd need to be united. They must unite Bryn and Sigurd. We don't have the room for all of these CEs. You know you want to have Melt's jacket? Oh, apparently there is going to be a place selling official copies of Lambda's Leviathan hoodie. I think it's Japanese though, so I can't really order it. Sadness. I saw it on the Reddit this morning before I went to work. Let me see if I can't find that. But yeah, I actually don't know how much room I've got as well for CEs. That's a Lartoria. A very good Lartoria, but, that's an XX. You want the jacket so you can swim with it like her. You want to swim in a hoodie? That's not gonna be an easy feat, man. That is not gonna be an easy feat. Ooh, a new trailer for part 2 of the Camelot movie. Interesting. There's a new trailer for the Camelot movie apparently today. Was dropped. It kind of looks like a hoodie to me. Yeah, there we go. So, Summer Melt hoodie available for pre-order on February 11th from Good Smile. Can do, can do. And we got the other lock-on chocolate I wanted. Yeah, it's Japanese though, and it's... So yeah, I don't know if I could purchase it or not. There's also... I just scrolled down to related products. There... I don't even know what to say. There is a figure that I very much do not agree with. Simply because... Yeah, no. Miu Edefeld wedding bikini figure. No. Just no. Yes. Just no. No. I just scrolled down to see what other related products, and no. Just no. Okay, but, so we are at the Assassins. We need to find Zerker, because I'm going to see a new one. In this case, we are going to see Summer Jalters. Jean d'Arc Alter Berserker. Not a heart, chocolate. I sense something sweet happening. Sadly, a lot of this is Japanese, and my credit card will not allow such things. Coffee! Coffee, 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 coffee. Can do. Another cup of coffee, thank you. 9th cup of coffee. Good lord, that would get me wired. That is a very good figure. I wish I could get it. I really do wish I could get them, but my bank does not allow foreign transactions, and it annoys me to no end. If it ever ends up on Amazon, I'll get it, but all I've done for the last 2 hours is drink coffee. What is up? Oh. Yeah, that's right. Good things out of those who wait and all that. It's expensive. Probably worth it. That ought to be enough. Uh-oh. Pure black coffee. Ugh! That's a lot of black coffee. Holy cow. Pink chocolate. Sound logic.
それでいいの。なぜなら失敗したから手作り。前回はなぜあんなに見事に完成したのか、全く不思議なほど失敗したから。なので、チョコの味がわからぬように舌を麻痺させました以上。
That's actually some fair logic.
何よその顔は。だらしがない、締まりがない、みっともない。え、嬉しい？何が？
Because you made it, Jolter.
いえ、今のは違うわ、違うの。言い間違いの、ただの市販品よ。
Here's the soon.
そこの購買部で 19P で買った代物だから。そんな安値で売ってない？いいえ、売っていたのよ、偶然ね。
Oh, the Soon power is strong.
ねえ、帰らせてもらうわ。うん。これで勝ったと思わないことね。
Oh, Jolter.
じゃあ、本当に帰るわ。ああ、それから かが 10QP で売ってたチョコだけど、世界に2つとない貴重品だから。
Bikini.
自分でも何言ってるかわかんないけど、とにかく貴重品だから。
That's a much better deal.
味わって食べるように。いいわね。それから
It's delicious, Jalter. It's delicious. Alright. So, with that last chocolate gotten, it's gonna be a while before I can unlock any more chocolates of the lock-on variety. I don't really want to waste any more, not waste, I don't really want to use more apples, and it is getting close to wrap-up time, so I do think I will be calling this stream here. So, thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. I'm actually more awake now than when I started the stream. Funnily enough, I guess all the talking does that to you. If you did enjoy, drop me a follow if you want to know when I go live again here on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to drop a like on the video, show your support. You can also drop me a subscribe on either platform if you want to support me even further, but do not feel pressured into doing so. But once again, thank you guys so much for coming out. I do hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.